Welcome or welcome back to my channel, you guys. Thank you so much for being here as usual, and I'm looking at another RPGSHOW wig today. I love this company so much, so I decided to go ahead and order another one, and I'm grateful to them for sending me this very beautiful piece. This is the lovely box it comes in. I'm so in love with this wig. I opened it before. I was really ahead of myself, super excited. So let's get right into it. So for this wig, I chose the 10x6 lace cap. This option is a bit more beginner friendly. It's easier to trim the lace, and the ear tab design with cutouts makes it really easy to wear glueless. They also offer a 13x6 option, which gives you a larger lace area and more versatility with parting, but that one does require a bit more experience when it comes to trimming and installation. So it really is just a choice that you need to make when you're checking out. This is the AnthonyCuts039 wig in Champagne Blonde, part of RPGSHOW's collaboration with celebrity stylist Anthony Cuts. While he doesn't personally color each wig, this shade is created using his custom color formula, so you're getting that same dimensional high-end tone he's known for. It's made with transparent Swiss lace. It's 20 inches in length, 130% density, a pre-plucked hairline. The knots are deep bleached, and you can wear this completely glueless if you desire. Now that we've seen what she looks like right out of the box, I am going to cut the lace with you. Remember to always use regular sewing pins instead of the T-pins that come with the canvas head. It just makes it easier because they can be inserted into the lace without damage and the T-pins cannot. It's important to make sure that all of the hairs are clipped back because you don't want to go ahead and give any of those a haircut. I like to start with regular sharp straight scissors where the ear tabs would be. I cut as close to the hair as possible in that area alone. This is because I personally like to make use of the double-sided tape. It's also called toupee tape, so I can go ahead and stick that down to my skin. On these RPGSHOW wigs, I actually like to use the pinking shears on the rest of the hairline just to make it a little bit more cohesive and undetectable. I aim for around 1.5 millimeters away from the hairline, and with the pinking shears, I try not to drag along like you would do with birthday present wrapping. That kind of defeats the purpose of the jagged cut. So you can go slowly, just make sure that you're doing even cuts all the way across. And of course, you could use your straight scissors all the way across the entire hairline. That actually can help support the longevity of your unit, but I just went with pinking shears because I like that type of pattern on this type of wig. So today we're headed out on one of my favorite nature walks near my house, so I wanted to put in one of my favorite half up, half down styles that I usually do, and I'm going to show you how I go ahead and do that. To help the waves that this unit came with lay a little bit more cohesively, I put a few drops of hair oil into a sprayer bottle with water, give it a good shake, and then do a very light mist of that over the hair. Then after brushing it out, I'm separating it into a half up, half down. Then I'm making a little loop with this ponytail. And then we're gonna flip it under. So simple, yet super cute. And today I think I'm liking it just the way it is, but you can also choose to add some kind of clip or other fancy detail. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly show you guys how I put my wig on when it is in an updo. It's very easy, you just put it on like you normally would. It's just an updo, so you have to be a little bit more careful. So what I like to do is take my same water that I put the oil into, that I used on the wig, and put a little bit on my hairbrush. This is just gonna help my hair lay a little bit straighter, and of course it's nourishing as well because there are oils in that water. So the goal is to get your hair as close to your head as possible. You can even go in with kind of a close bristled brush, like an agave brush. I have one of those. I don't know where it is right now, so I'm just gonna use this one. I don't care if it's got a little bit of volume at the top, because with half up, half downs, I actually like a little bit of volume up there, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. All right, so now that my hair is super flat, I'm gonna split it off into two sections. Just like that. And if you have shorter hair, you can use smaller clips, but I have quite long hair, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a bigger clip like this. So I'm just twirling it around, and then I'm going to kind of get it close to the other ear on the other side and wrap it around. If you have shorter hair, this will be so much easier for you. And this is not about perfection. Nobody's gonna be seeing this under your wig cap. Okay, same thing on the other side. Okay, so you can see that side is a bit messed up. I'm gonna do 2 clips. All right, that is good enough. So we're just gonna take the wig off the blockhead and pop it on. All right, so I've got my little drawstring adjuster adjusted to right where I needed it. So we're gonna have the lace front toward our body. We're just gonna dive right in, aiming for the lace to be touching our forehead. Flip up. And at this point, we are going to adjust it to our hairline. And that's what I love about these wigs. The invisible lace makes it so you don't have to bring strands down in the front, even though I do like to put those out there just for a little softness. You have the choice to do that or not do it at all. Since this is a rooted piece, I have the ability to bring out some of my bio hair around the edges. And also I like to use a little like eyebrow gel to keep the flyaway hairs back. Now I'm wearing this without any adhesive today, but of course you have the option to do that toupee tape, like I said earlier, or any other adhesive of your choosing. I really do just appreciate the versatility of these wigs for that reason. Now before you leave the house, just make sure you check with a second mirror, or in this case, my husband checked, and I was a little lopsided, so I went ahead and pulled a little bit further down on one of the sides that was too high. Thanks again for spending this time with me today. I really appreciate you as usual, and I want to hear from you down in the comments. Go ahead and let me know any questions or thoughts you may have about this unit, or your hair loss journey, or just your interest in wigs as a fashion accessory, a lot like I do. I've had hair loss on and off throughout my life, but I just love them just as something easy to throw on and not have to deal with my hair. A lot more info will be in the description as well, so check that out. Bye guys.